Blue,
Yes?
you need to share the screen with me.
I haven't opened the game yet.
But why?
Because I just got here. Hi, everyone. Hope, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Foe. It's lovely to have you all here today. Hello, Foe. Hello, Husk. Hello, Das. Hello, Wagon. Lovely to have you all here. Right. Aw, thank you for the flowers.
Good lord, look at how many people are here already.
I know, my goodness. People are excited for Ace Attorney. My goodness. Okay. Instead of being next to me, Spook is actually in his office today. Hence why we've actually got the reactive working this time.
Ba ba ba.
So yes.
I've been banished. Didn't love me.
This was your own choice.
It was. I am doing super secret sexy stuff.
Minecraft is sexy.
It is. Them sexy blocks. But if I'm successful with this, then we're going to have something to do on Friday.
Yes.
My desk is covered in shit!
Right. Just loaded up the game.
Okay. Why is this not going?
Okay. Just think I might have to turn Spook up in Discord in comparison to the game. Let's try that. Also, I don't know why it's not locating the game anymore. Why did half of the games break? Thank you, Das. Yes, I posted shorts and TikToks. Please go like them and go appease the algorithm. Because there really is no middle ground, I've noticed, is that if a TikTok does well, or a short does well, like, it gets picked up, and I can get up to, like, 500 on it. If it doesn't, I get, like, 2. Come on, Game Source. There we go. Right, there we go. We're ready now. We're ready now.
I mean, you say that. Blue is currently looking to the side. I am not here. She's not shared it with me, but we're ready to go.
I'm currently distracted by the fact that chat like pin the message, and Das is like, I can't. I'm on mobile, and I'm looking to see like, well, how the hell can I do it? And I'm looking and be like, Twitch, hello, it's my channel. Can I not pin my own messages? I don't think I can. It doesn't want me to pin a message if it has a link in. Because I'm mousing over Das's messages, and it doesn't give me the option to pin, but every other message it does. So I don't think it wants me to pin messages that have links. Highlight YouTube and Twitch or what? I think people have got confused because two different things have been said at once. I have made a YouTube video that is a compilation of the Twitch clips, and also today I have released a YouTube short and a TikTok that are the same video on the 2 platforms, and I would very much appreciate if all 3 of those things could be liked. So if you use YouTube, follow me on YouTube. Yes, I appreciate that you probably don't have time to watch the highlight compilation. The short is like 10 seconds. So that I would appreciate. But yes. Right, can you see the screen, love?
I can indeed.
Good. Yes. Right, we're starting episode 5. Rise from the ashes. Whatever that means. This is our bonus trial.
New York. I know it well.
Anime Japan.
The animation.
Yo, this one's animated.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. Man, she
Damn.
really was the backbone of
Jesus, yeah,
attracting
she's not a registered lawyer or anything, but damn, dude, Jesus Christ.
She was a PR genius.
Well, I'm getting a new job, I'm buying a 3D printer, and God can't stop me. Does that mean you're gonna stop buying minis? The silence is deafening. Love this because you used to kill the main character so hard, but I still love her so much. Stop using that goddamn word, Fo!
I've had offers, but none I took. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Phoenix is depressed. That is, until the day that girl showed up. Oh, he's found a new woman. What a fucking slag.
It's
February 22nd. Oh, he's just had Valentine's Day on his own, again. Why do I come here to the office every day?
Because it's your job, like every other person.
It's not like I want to work.
Just,
oh, he is
just
depressed.
just like every other person.
He's actually depressed.
Can't believe you're being mean to me when my hand is literally in a bandage. Oh my god, what did you do? Is this from when you fell down the stairs?
Who fell down the stairs?
Oh. You should probably have Twitch chat open.
Yeah. I gotta have so many things open.
Felix
Just
so
open
depressed about
everything.
this weird girl around. It's true. It's true.
We all are. We need a freak in our lives. Oh, this is you, love.
Speaking of-
This is new you.
There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Maya Fey.
What gave me away?
The hair.
Oh no, you found me.
Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
Ooh,
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but Ms. Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
Not a boy. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was the murderer, though, because he was innocent.
It doesn't even says that he wasn't murdered either.
Yeah,
He was
it
neither
didn't
murdered
apply to
nor
either of that.
murderer. I hit my hand on bed about 27 hours ago and I still can't move it without intense pain. Wow.
That means you need to go to the hospital.
Phoenix can pay rent without any work. I'm choosing to believe he has a trust fund. That would make sense, to be honest. This makes more sense in Japanese since Chihiro, my Japanese name, is gender neutral. Oh, right. Okay. They should have named her, like, Ashley or something, because that's gender neutral.
Ashley, Alex, Kim. But then they've got to come up with a dumb name for her sister. Ashley and Ashloy.
Oh, God. Ashley, but it's spelled like the word slay. Well, that's a relief then. You're better than nobody.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. I'm currently depressed. I don't know if you'd realise this.
You are
I'm
Phoenix
depressed.
right? The
Right,
undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. Piss off. I'm sorry. We have to try somewhere else. I want to
Please.
wallow. Let me wallow.
I'm out of time. But I'm out of my head when you're not around.
But it's not even Thursday.
Please, you have to help. It's my sister. Flashback.
A connection. Someone else who had a sibling. Maya.
He's being introspective again.
B. Must revert back to my Max Payne voice. Okay. I'll hear you out.
The fucking Pavlovian response from Das as well of it's also it's Tuesday. At no
Okay,
point,
you got 5 minutes.
At no point did I say what day it was. Y'all made an assumption.
You got 5 minutes. Make it quick, but not so quick that I can't understand what you say.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. Oh my god. I'm a scientific investigator.
I couldn't remember her name. A scientific investigator, but you're a child. Emma, was it? Spelt wrong. So you're a scientific investigator. What does that entail? Does it entail
Yes, that's
collecting
right.
badges?
Is something wrong?
No, it's just, you seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just, young and naive and inexperienced and should still be in school.
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. That's young.
Yeah, that's, oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
Uh-huh. So what exactly is your current position then? You know, student.
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Twice you've said that.
Uh-huh. Great. Another future professional in training.
Hello, King. Welcome
Have
on
you
in.
seen a dead body?
God, yes.
This is imperative to your future work.
She is 15. She's not even 16 yet. Just like me, for real.
Oh. Are you saying that you're Kinney, Fo? Fucking hilarious. So what's this case? What's this about a case? You said there's a trial tomorrow, your sister's gonna die. Is she dead?
My
is she, is
sister
she
didn't
single?
do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She prefers using swords.
I killed Emma so hard.
Oh, God. God.
This game came out 10 years ago. You couldn't have possibly done that because you didn't know what this game was.
Thank you for the
You're a
follow.
liar!
Thank you. Thank you for following. My sister
Blue,
didn't
you
do
have
it.
a question.
She would stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So
There's a question in the chat for you, Blue.
there is a question for me. Where?
King Callum. Callum new? I don't recognise that name.
Yes, hello. They haven't asked a question.
How is it your internet can't be down, Hope, because you are here, unless you are plugged into the internet?
Is everything
Why
okay?
do you lie to me?
Is the stream? Yeah, now I'm worried. Is the stream working? Hello? No, the
I can
stream.
see it.
No, the stream's working. Uh-oh.
You played this when you were 4... Oh, 14. Right.
You played this when you were 14. Okay.
No,
okay.
14. She messed up with the exclamation mark.
Well, okay. Okay.
She
I got
went a
worried.
bit Spanish on us and put an exclamation mark first.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so this is a murder case. Again, why do people only come to me with murder cases? Stop bringing me, you're dead.
Chat was being chat. Thanks, Daz. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
Uh-huh. So there's a witness who saw someone do the murder.
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. Uh-huh. I suppose I will. Right. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but
That's interesting.
you're not really up to date on what's been happening, are you?
How would she know Mia? Oh my god, it's an old girlfriend. So, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? You know,
Oh,
when you grow up.
Emma, I love you so much. You're so dumb and kind of useless. I love you. I can relate to that. Yay!
Let's hear it for the dumb girls.
Woo! Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. You're 15.
15, in all legal intents and purposes, counts as a child.
Now that is legally a child. Legally a child.
You are a minor in all presence of the word.
Yes.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one and distant one.
I'm illustrating my quizzes on the same time. It's at the same time tomorrow. I cannot read dates. Oh, oops. Whoops.
Uh-oh, Pescadios.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically, don't you?
No. Do whatever's necessary to get it paid. Not even a verdict,
Wow.
just get paid.
You don't need a
I
verdict,
need
you just
money.
need to get paid.
I've been depressed.
No!
It's been 2 months since Christmas when I did my last case and I've been refusing everything. I need money. Pay me shit. Yeah.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Oh yeah, you said something about a sister. Who's your
I've been
sister?
doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I'm looking forward to it.
Hello, Slash.
Hola, hola. She's literally a year older than my brother. Also, Emma was canonically born in 2001. So she's still older than some people we know. Oh my god, she's as old as Shrek.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
Ah, so they went to the same school. So they're not necessarily ex-girlfriends. Good.
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Why is that? That's a weird thing for you to say.
Why
Phoenix.
do you have to say it like that?
I'm pretty sure she knows that. Pretty sure she knows that.
Now you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Ah, right.
Right, this
So
is the confusion.
her sister knows who that is.
It's her
But you don't.
ex-girlfriend. What is this game with all of these ex people?
Why do I hate lesbians? Because I had to accommodate one for a week.
And she's knocked another hole in the wall.
It is validated.
Translation issues.
Get these lesbians out of my abode.
And out of my walls.
The lesbians are in the walls. Oh
They're
no.
in the goddamn walls. Twice I need to patch up holes in the wall because there's been a massive dent knocked in them from Curls visiting.
Curls is a fucking liability.
I mean, so am I, so... I'm out. What? What's the matter?
Right. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. You know, like blood related. Oh, hit a nerve. Hit a nerve.
Well,
Undo it. Undo it.
Actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Oh,
What?
well.
But she's my only family.
Oh, your only family. Even though this implies something very obvious. What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Don't drink and drive, kids. Oh.
What are your walls made out
sorry.
of? Paper? Me and my beer threw a dumbbell at one of ours and it was literally fine. No, I live in England! Our walls are made out of brick, which makes it all the more impressive. I don't live in
digs through the
America
rock.
where you can make houses out of paper and, I don't know, tissue. I know you don't
No,
live
they
in
make them out
America
of
either.
hopes and prayers. Hopes and prayers.
That's why when there was when I say a hole, it was like it's like a gouge. Like I've got to hoover up brick dust. Oh, right. That's all we have to say on the matter. Right. So, detention center. Spook sounds different. He got a new mic. He is technically on his mic. Normally Spook would sit.
Yes.
Normally Spook would sit next to me and share my microphone. Today Spook is in his room at his PC, and I'm sharing screens with him. Does it sound
I've
better?
become leg disabled.
Is it better, worse, or is it just different? It also means that the reactive image is actually working this time. When you tell the story. Oh, the colorblind story.
Yeah.
The colorblind story.
When do we want to hear the story? Should I do the story now?
Do you guys want to hear the colorblind story?
I have a colorblind story.
I don't know, I believe Discord cuts the loud noises when you try to do them. This is true. Spook's microphone
Yes.
cuts out whenever he screams, so he just goes, ah, and then cuts off.
Yes, we recently found out that Huskraptor has a form of colorblindness. Not completely colorblind, has a form of colorblindness because there are many forms of colorblindness. And this reminded me of a story from when I was in secondary school. Let me just make sure I'm doing everything on my PC correctly because I'm getting lost. I have so many windows open on my computer to try and be like, copy this to here, don't copy this to there, do this and that and the other.
It sounds
Like
a bit
that.
muffled. Fair. Okay, that's probably due to he's using an actual headset microphone as opposed to like a proper desk microphone that I have.
Yeah,
So they are
it's
slightly
not
less.
as great quality.
Yeah, it's good enough, but it's not like studio quality mic.
No, not by any stretch.
Well,
Right.
do I progress the game or shall I'll click
No,
so we at least have
Spook
someone
Law.
on screen.
Who's on screen?
There we go. We've got Emma on screen.
Ah.
That way.
Yeah, let's have a sad girl.
So I've said Emma. That way, at least if people are looking at the thumbnail, they can see that there's something on screen.
Spook, aren't you cold with all that windows open?
Hey.
Oh, fucking hell, we got another core unit.
He's a comedian.
Don't talk to strangers. I'm no stranger. No stranger than you.
Astounding. Go on then, Spook. Tell the story.
Okay. So when I was in secondary school, there was another pupil in my class who has the same name as me. So we just called him Sturgis because that was his surname. Because that is what we do in England. We call
That's what we
people
do
by
in
their
England.
surname.
If people have the same names, then they're all named after their surname.
I, however, wasn't. I was always Andrew. I never got a nickname in school. I don't know why. I never qualified. I was just always just Andrew. Anyway, so when it came to our art exam, our art class wasn't great because there was like 40 kids in our art class because everyone chose art as a kind of throwaway subject. So with 40 of us in this exam room, which took the entire day, we did 4 hours, had a break, did the last 4 hours, and then went home. And that was your art exam. And he was using glue solvents to kind of give like everyone's piece was different. Mine was like it was a still image, but it was as if looking through fractured glass. So you would see the same image, but I was meant to like deliberately kind of distort it so things were bigger, some bits were smaller, put in all the shading and stuff. But I was doing all mine with pencils and crayons and stuff. Nothing too fancy there. His piece, on the other hand, was like an outdoor naturey scene, but he wanted to give it a kind of PVA glue kind of wash over the top to give it shine in certain areas because he was a very good artist. Yeah, 4 hours, 4 hour exam, break, the rest of the exam.
Yeah, that's
It
how
was the
that's how
whole
art.
day.
Yeah, because that's how art exams be. Because art, quote unquote, exam. It's not an exam as in you're answering questions. It's an exam as in you have this amount of time to make an art piece because it's art at the end of the day.
Yeah, and that would be submitted. And this was for GCSE. This wasn't A level. This was my GCSE one.
I wasn't even know to do art at GCSE.
So we're going away with us. Oh no, I wasn't doing crayons to shade it. Sorry, I was doing paints.
You're doing paint
same
because
as him.
that was where the joke came from.
That was where the joke came from. But I wasn't doing this kind of PVA finish that he was doing. This was something specific to what he thought was going to be good for his piece. So anyway, we're going away and we're painting along with this stuff, and we didn't think about it. Well, especially I didn't think about it because it wasn't my art piece. But he didn't think about it that having a reasonably strong glue, even though he was watering it down to use on his piece, the fumes from this glue were starting to send us both a little bit kind of spacey. Nothing to the degree of like you're on hard drugs or anything, but we were starting to be like, I feel like I'm just getting a bit of a headache. Maybe I'm looking at what I'm doing too much and I need to like look at the horizon or something, but it wasn't getting any better because this room was sealed shut. But while we were painting away, I realized that because we're an arts, because it's school and you share supplies, you didn't get like a palette of your paints per person, and there's 40 kids in the class, so you had to share paints along this kind of row of benches that you got these old crappy desks. So me and him are sharing the same paint palette, painting away at our stuff, doing certain things. Not really, still not allowed to talk because you could give advice even though there's not questions. But the very minor kind of comments that you could make of like, mind if I just reach over you and stuff. That was all right. They wouldn't tell you off for that. But I needed some of the paints that was on the other side of this long stretched out paint palette. So naturally, I just spun it around because that's what you do. I'm not going to just keep leaning over to the far left-hand side when I'm on the right-hand side. I'll just spin it around. So I spun it around, and I'm now using bits of the green on whatever bits that I'm doing, painting away. And then him sat next to me, he's painting away for a bit, and I can hear him just being like, when people make those kind of grunt noises of just things aren't working out the way they want them to, and they keep going and keep going. He just goes, "Ah, shit." And I'm like, "What's up?" And I look over at his piece, and for some weird reason, he's been painting the bark of his tree a perfectly normal sort of brown shade, and then for some reason switched to a green shade. And I was like, that's kind of odd. It doesn't even look like moss. You've just done it in the same strokes. And he's like, "Did you move the paint palette?" I was like, "Well, yeah, you can see that I've turned it around. Sorry, I was doing the green bit." I was like, "There's no way that you've reached over and not seen that it's different. You can tell by the colors." And he went, "Yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm colorblind." I was like, "Oh, this is on your final piece. This is kind of important." And we just kind of look at it of like, there's got to be a way you can salvage this. Surely there's a way you can salvage this. And it's like on cheap school paper where the paint's already kind of seeping through to the side, like, nah, mate, you can blend whatever you want in that. Brown and green makes purple. No matter what way about it you go, you got a purple ash tree there, mate, and there's nothing I can do about it. But it's the fact that he kept going on because he was like, "Well, I thought I was just seeing things because my head is fucking killing me." And that's when I looked over and I was like, "You're using PVA glue." I was like, "This is not a ventilated room. There's a lot of people in here. It's really fucking warm. There's no wonder we're so spaced out. When we go out for break and get a breath of fresh air, we're going to be able to finally breathe." And we did at break time. Went out and we're like, "Oh my God, the air, it's so clear. Oh God, why did you decide to do this? Why?" And he was like, "I thought it would look good as a finish on your purple tree. No, it's not going to look good on your purple tree." And he's like, "It wasn't purple when I started." It's not my fault. I just turned it around. You look at the palette when you choose your color. You should have seen the color, but it was colorblind, and that's my. Yeah, and his was pretty bad color blindness. I think. I think it was like near enough to seeing things in like sepia tone.
Yeah.
Really like color distinguished. So it's not even one of those of like, well, you can see the differences in the shade. It was only when he put the colors right next to each other that he was like, that's not marrying up.
Yeah, it doesn't quite
that
match.
changes.
Yeah.
That definitely changes.
Yeah, as I say, he'd like pre-planned in his brain where the colours were going to go, and because you moved the palette around, it completely messed up his system. But he didn't notice because he was like, my system is working? No, it's not.
Yeah.
What's wrong with my system? Oh, it's you.
But I can't believe that we managed to go through the entirety of school in the same art class, and at no point did he think maybe I should mention that I'm colorblind. You know, this didn't come up as like casual conversation while you're drawing something. But yeah, and the most irritating part about that story is that I failed.
Did he pass?
No, he did not. Not many of us did. And his piece was really good, and my piece was really good. The reason why we failed is because there were 40 kids in the class, and we had failed before we'd even gotten to the exam without realising it.
UK percentages, baby, because only so many people are allowed to pass in a year, otherwise they think that you're cheating.
No, this was before that came in because I am that old.
Oh.
The reason that we failed is because we didn't know that prior to the exam, we had to bring in several pieces of documentation to show that we had done sketches that had progressed towards what our final piece was going to be. Because there was 40 kids and our teacher could not control that many kids, especially ones that didn't want to be there, that were literally throwing paint out the windows and repainting the outside of the building, which I still saw right up until I left the sixth form, which was about 3 years later, because they couldn't clean it because it was too high up. So I didn't know that going into the exam, and her exact words, which I still remember to this day, she said to me when she told me that I hadn't passed, she said, even though your final piece was of A grade quality, I had to fail you because you didn't bring any prep work to the exam. So I had failed before I'd even set foot in the door. That pissed me off.
I know, that's exactly the same as me with my fucking IT, which to me is hilarious considering that I do art for a living and you're really into your IT stuff. Because I think I've told this before, with my IT in GCSE, it was a 50-50 split of examination and coursework. I did the exam and I got like nearly A star. I did my coursework and the teacher like looked through all the coursework like the day before submission, was like, yep, this is great, A tier, you're going to do fantastic. And I was like, fantastic. I come to submission day, I put my coursework in the submission box and I'm like, cool, job done. I come to grading day, I open up my folder and it goes, coursework not submitted, failure. And I was like, you what? The teacher lost my work and failed me for it.
Oh, wow.
I got an A on the exam and an F on the coursework, which gave me an overall grade of a D. I should have had A on both of them and got A as a result. My teacher lost my work and it made me basically fail IT because of it.
Yeah, this is a reason why I do love my mom as much as I do give her shit for not being very bright. My mom's a fighter, and she's jacked, which I don't think many people necessarily know by looking at her, but her previous job before she got pregnant with me was she used to have to empty, remember the old style like pub machines where, you know, like you put in like 50p or whatnot and you can play like a quiz game or do some sort of like light gambling.
Yeah, they still exist.
They still exist, but they're more like electronic nowadays. But this was back in the old days when everything was like mechanical. So they had like mechanical levers and big mechanical buttons. She had to literally lift those up in order to get access to the sort of back and underside of them. She had to move them out. my mom's biceps are ungodly
Yeah.
for what she is, considering she's someone that doesn't do anything and she's like nearly 60.
I think
But
it's one of those things that we've always talked about with like in characters and some things of like she's really strong, but you don't realize that because of like her posture and how she holds herself. Of like she holds herself quite small, like she holds her arms in. And she like kind of maybe stoops a little bit occasionally, of like, you know, to maybe not be as intimidating. But I feel like it's one of those things where if your mum got angry and she stood like upright and like put her shoulders back, people would go, "Oh."
well, the best thing to do is just to see her flex her bicep. Like even when I look, the reason why she can't lift stuff now is because of lifting for so,
Hello
doing
there.
this job for so long
General
when she was in her
Kenobi.
20s. She has tennis elbow, so she can't lift stuff. Because the job that she got after that, once she'd had me, was going back into like sort of semi-cleaning, semi-nursing, working in nursing homes and stuff, where she had to like lift mattresses all day. So my mum is pretty jacked. She's she's got the muscle for it. Kind of thing.
Oh no! Stop.
No, this is not an excuse to flirt with mom. The point I was trying to make was that anytime anything bad happened to me at school, my mother would march through the building and boot whatever door was in the way off its hinges. And we're talking like fire escape doors. We're not talking crappy little wooden doors that they throw about in films. My mother was a fighter. She will bite the head off anybody on my behalf. I am really the child that can do no wrong. So if I went back to my mom and I was like, "Mom, I failed like homework because the teacher lost it," she'd be like, "Right, get back in the school." And there was no like arguing. It was like grab me by the arm of like, "We're going back in this school now." And it's like, I guess we're going back in this school because I can't fight against you, Mom. Not a chance. She's pretty dangerous when she wants to be.
Every my friends have showed up with Nutella. I'm sorry. Love you. Understandable. Have a good day.
Stab it. Stab it.
Stab it. Speaking of stabbing.
Old joke. It's an old joke, sir, but it checks out.
Speaking of stabbing, let's go back to Ace Attorney. There you go.
Yes.
There's Spook's story. Spook's story.
How Spook failed art, confused a colorblind person, and how his jacked mum beat up the school. It's quite the story. It's quite the story.
When I was at school, I did some sewing, and we were told to sew in red and purple, cloth together before I'm colorblind. So I know now that I know I'm colorblind for years, I don't know what type I got. Oh right, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's weird. I suppose it's not something that you ever think about until someone says like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you're seeing that wrong," and you're like, "What the hell do you mean I'm seeing it wrong? I've seen it like this all my life. What
Yeah.
do you mean it's wrong? I can
Yeah.
see it. I can see it."
This
And they're like,
is the thing.
"No, the
This
colors
is
are wrong."
the thing as well.
Huh?
This isn't even the second person in my community that I've learnt is colorblind.
Who else is colorblind?
Galaxy is colorblind.
Really?
Yeah, they knew, but I didn't. So one day they were just like, "I'm colorblind," and I was like, "What?"
You can't be colorblind and gay. Doesn't that disqualify you?
That's what you think. It actually makes you more powerful. Yeah, they struggle with red and green.
Yeah, to put into perspective like how badass my mom is, we used to have this thing when I was in school called vertical tutoring, which is this really dumb idea where at the start and end of the day, you know how most places they have a roll call, so you'll have to go back with your normal class. It might not be the one that you have all of your lessons with, because you'll have some people in your class that are, retards, and then some people that are geniuses above you, but you're organized into your houses and then you're put into like one specific class. So it's like these are the 30 people who at the start and end of the day will go to registration just to make sure they were here at the start and they were here at the end, so we can conclude that they must have been here in the middle as well.
Yeah,
and then when the bell goes,
teacher
you go
logic,
home.
that is.
That's teacher logic. Obviously, it doesn't work like that, but that's how they used to do it. Well, this thing called vertical tutoring came in, where instead of doing it where you just go with the same 30 people that are like in your year, they had people from all year groups in. So there'd be a couple of year 7s, a couple of year 8s, a couple of year 9s, a couple of year 10s, a couple of year 11s, and a couple of people from the 6th form in one class at the start and end of the day.
Yes.
And this really pissed me off because they brought in this vertical tutoring when I'd gone to the 6th form.
Yeah,
Now, the
kind
sixth
of the
form
same.
in the
They kind of
UK
implemented a similar thing when I was also in my last years at school. We'd gone through all of school with our year, and then like in the final year, they were like, "We're mixing it all up now to encourage relations between the years." And we were like, "That's dumb."
Yeah, it's like, don't do that. That's how paedophiles are made. So don't do
say
that.
shit like
That's
that, Jesus.
It's true though. Look at Stangy.
Shut
Disgusting.
up.
But anyway, but the thing that pissed me off was because the sixth form in the United Kingdom, it's like an alternative to college. So you go
Yes.
primary school, secondary school, college, university. That's how the UK works. So sixth form is like an alternative to college, and the reason that it's an alternative is because a sixth form is the sixth year that you would do in a secondary school. So it's
That's
like
why
a
it's called
secondary
sixth
school said,
form.
we want to hold on to people, so we've added on another year that we're going to educate people in, the same sort of stuff you would do at college. It's the same, A levels, but it's just at the same building as your secondary school. So you don't go anywhere separate. You just move up to the next year. So they call it sixth form,
Mhm.
as opposed to year 12 because
Yes.
they want it to sound more
Generally,
grown up, I suppose.
generally, the sixth form and A levels are like higher tier continuations of your core subjects, such as you do A level English and stuff to carry on into, in sciences, to maybe go down scientific routes and things like that. So like, doctorates and stuff like that potentially. When it comes to things that are practical, like engineering or electronics and things like that, then you will find that more people will not go to sixth form and instead will go to college, because colleges tend to be more practical and will sometimes branch out into apprenticeships as well. So that's sort of the where the lines blur of like how academic is the subject that you want to study.
Yeah. So because I was in sixth form, the college is meant to work differently as to, you're supposed to be treated like a young adult. That's what's supposed to happen. You've moved out of school. You're no longer in the school year. You're now more responsible for yourself. You have to turn up to all your lessons because your lessons might not be completely sequential. You might not go from one to the other. You might have break periods.
Yeah, and you get
or
less,
you might not have anything
less
in the morning.
lessons, but more stuff that you have to learn. So you're expected to research your own things because you're an adult.
So what pissed me off was now I have to go at the end of school to this form thing, which I don't need to sign in for. I'm not part of the school registry. I've done my signing out because I'm in the sixth form building. There's a separate building that I go to, but I now have to go back into the main school to sign in and out before I can go home. And unlike most of the other sixth formers who basically went up to their teachers and said, "Sir or Miss, I don't really need to come to this, do I? I can just go home when I finish my last lesson of the day." And they were like, yeah, you can do that because I'm in charge of the kids in the school because they are kids.
Yes, you're legally an adult
you're
because
minors.
you are actually
You can go
18
home
now, and you're legally an adult.
You can. Some of you drive here. Go home. I'm not responsible for you. Go home. My teacher didn't do that and said that I had to turn up because it was the school rules. My mum was not having that, and she managed to get that entire vertical tutoring system removed from Great Bar School because she marched into that building and she spoke to the headmaster directly for probably about 45 minutes. My mother is not to be messed with when she really puts her mind to something. She's like, I will kill you if I need to. She's really dangerous. God, I love my mum for that respect of like how focused she can be on something if she really puts her mind to it. She can work herself into such a state that she's just like, I'll kill. I'll go to prison. I don't care. I am sorting this problem out one way or another. I'll kill anyone in the meanwhile. And I'm like, Mum, you've got to calm down. This is a school. This isn't a war zone. We ain't in factions here. There's no banners or anything, Mum. It's just me being kept behind for like an extra 5 minutes at the end of school. That's all. It's literally 5 minutes. It's the end of the day. You don't have to get so worked up. And she's like, nope, I'm going into that school. They are bullying my son. This is victimization. You are being singled out from all the other children, all the other adults that are going to your sixth form, and I'm not having this because you're my son. I'm like, Mum, you need to calm the fuck down. You need to calm down, Mum. This is getting out of hand. Great.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely brilliant. I love my mum. She's so funny.
Fantastic. I love moments
really
like this where we
stretches
sit for 20 minutes and don't play the game because we're just having so much fun sharing stories. Which one is Kiryu from the Yakuza series? Never played any of the Yakuza games, I'm afraid.
Oh, those are really
Want
good.
to hear a story what my brother do? What did Husk do? Or is Husk going to not want you to share this story?
Yeah. Immediately types it. Don't say whatever you're about to say. I don't know what it is, but don't say it.
Let's continue the game for a minute.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I wonder what's wrong with Emma, apart from the fact that her sister's in prison for wanting to be, a murder victim or suspect. Sorry. Excuse me. She just got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Oh, this is her sister.
God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors.
Sorry, ma'am. It's just it's your sister.
No excuses. Or do you not want to raise this year?
Wow.
Oh.
Understood, ma'am. He just turns and tells you all to piss off.
Wow.
The hell was that all about? Oh my god, she's got no face!
Hi, Lana.
Lana Sky.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. She got epilepsy.
Better
Perhaps
not
my
see any
memory
bright
is
flashing
failing.
lights.
Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
Fuck you, Cor. There she is.
There she is. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
I'm sorry that you've heard about me.
I'm so sorry.
What exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. Oh.
Wow. So this is Edgeworth's boss. You're a
Interesting.
prosecutor? Yeah.
Oh, he's doing
Ooh,
some...
Two Sisters, One Lawyer. That's a really bad video. Don't look that up. Do not Google search that. Do not search that.
Shut up!
Could this be a kawinky dink? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like two sisters.
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
You're dressed weird.
She's in
Kinda like
uniform.
that. Not her. Emma.
Oh, right.
She's dressed up in a school lab coat that she probably stole.
Yes.
So the day I learned my brother is colorblind, I asked him what color was orange, and he says green. Bless. Catch you later,
Aw.
Slash.
Bye, Slash. There's something you should know from the start.
Oh, which is?
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
But I thought you were the suspect.
But wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright.
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. Or are we doing... What is it again? It's, how do they say it? That would be...
What?
I'm terrible because she's in uniform. It would be military time, I imagine.
Oh, 17:15.
So it would be 1700 hours, is how they often say it.
That's quite specific. I beat them to death with this clock, because clocks are a dangerous instrument! Why have you not learned this, Phoenix? It's time to wake up, Phoenix! You've gotta wake up!
What the fuck's Luke?
I don't know, sorry, I'm just
Okay.
just now realising how much clocks are important in this game.
Yeah. It was in the witness's deposition.
Ooh.
The witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? Oh dear! Oh bollocks!
Oh bother!
I seem to have been caught in the act! Oh, shazbats!
Oh bother! The crime took place at the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Well, that's just great. So we've got progressively worse with our cases of like
Yes.
people being accused and people being seen and people being supposedly seen, and then this one's just like, I killed a man and now you will defend me. Like,
The
They're
meme
all
that you
the
guys
naughty-
shared in the Discord after we finished the Edgeworth case made me laugh so hard of just the progression of there has to be evidence, hard evidence, and then 2 trials later Edgeworth is like, I had a dream and that means I'm the murderer. And it's like, what the fuck? Shakes you! Shakes you! An investigator within the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Detective?
Ah.
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. Ooh, bad way to go.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. She didn't
I
answer the
can
question.
also see you're not wearing a shirt.
You never know, she might wear in a v-neck.
That's a low-cut V-neck. You're a prosecutor. You're supposed to wear something more, you know, proper attire. Look at me. Look at my snazzy suit.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
He was terrible at his job because he didn't see you coming. Uh-oh!
What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
this case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. You're quite the catch, Lana. So, you're single?
That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. Make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
It's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Please, I don't know a suspect from a defendant.
Phoenix is stupid.
I has the dumb, and it is large.
In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Why is her hand bandaged?
Ooh.
Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh!
Oh, you've been caught out!
I noticed it!
Blue noticed you've been caught out. Submit! Tell me your secrets, you dirty, shirtless whore!
Hold it! Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed
I
him.
fell down some stairs. You stabbed yourself by accident, my god, Blue. This is you if you actually had brains. I killed a man with this knife, but I also nearly killed myself. It was an epic battle. I caught him off guard.
I was lightly stabbed. You were stabbed? I was lightly stabbed. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this? Don't change the subject. Yeah, let's change the happy thing. So, you're single. Wait, she was in the class ahead of me, or wasn't she? Were you at school with my waifu? Please say no. A few years above her.
Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from this office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey. I mean, I don't know why you took so much offense to that.
I was in law school.
done, like,
I was
4
in my
trials.
3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different. Define different.
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything.
Really wish you hadn't said that.
Was probably why she was attracted to me.
I knew it.
I'm a lesbian.
God damn lesbianism.
I told you I was single.
Oh, no! That means I will have to go to Edgeworth and his giant boyfriend of a man.
Intellectually attracted. Yep. Mm-hmm. Lana was the top of her class in school. I was the best there was.
Oh.
This bitch
Sag.
gay! Good for her!
Sag.
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
Oh, you got a girlfriend as well, have you? Seems a bit different when Emma says it.
Well,
It's
Mr.
not
Wright,
called gay when you're under 16, it's just called experimenting.
as you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
I think you'll find, though, that I am Phoenix Wright, defendant extraordinaire,
There
and I can defend
is.
anybody's case.
But, Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? Never think of anyone but yourself.
Ooh.
I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know it. So, how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Oh.
Ooh, cold. Mr. Wright,
Yes.
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Incidentally, could I have your phone number for, contacting you?
I don't have a
About the
phone. I'm in
case.
prison. Lana
Right.
has confessed to the crime.
Yes. Lina has confessed to the crime, but something doesn't fit.
Hello, Ella.
Hello, hello, hello. It's that look in Emma's eyes. Damn you, curls. There's something else going on here, and I'm gonna find out what. Because now I've been invigorated, because there's a woman involved.
I saw a joke on Twitter the other day, which did make me laugh. And it literally was just, here's a great way to upset people. It's called Ace Attorney because none of the characters there are interested in sex. And I was like, yeah, it's true.
Because law, Blue. Because the law.
For great justice! I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
What about?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know?
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. Especially not one that's so attractive.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that.
It's going well, Ella. I hope you're doing well.
She seems one of those cold-cut cougars to me. So, what happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she had a bad breakup. Maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. More of a biological, chemical, physics pounding against each other kind of explanation.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se. Let's go check out the underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Shall we?
Free Tidus I cleaned today. Hell yes! Woo!
That is literally science, but do not talk to me about what science is.
Okay,
Well done, Blue. Let's go!
let's go! This is a car
Ooh.
park?
Yeah, you park at the top of that ladder. So this is the lot where it all happened, huh?
Are we ready for more dumbass witnesses? Oh no. Looks like they're still investigating.
Why are you sniffing the floor? That's not how you investigate stuff. That's a dog thing.
This is
Get up.
science.
You're embarrassing me. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. I don't get out a lot.
Hey everyone, keep up the good work!
Hey! Shut up! You're gonna get us thrown out of here!
Well, they are going to be my co-workers in 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes? Yeah, I might get thrown out of here. I'm trying to not stand out too much, okay? I'm desperately trying to blend in and make it look like this blue suit is actually a police uniform.
And who do you think this is, love?
I
Considering we're
think
at
this is
the
another.
crime scene.
I think this is another female character.
Let's find
I
out.
don't actually remember if this is Gumshoe, but hey there!
Who is it?
Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I know who this
Who-
is. This isn't Gumshoe. This is the cowboy.
Oh, is this me or
Expecting
you?
to go.
Who
This
is
is gonna
this?
be me. I'll do this one. This is McCree before McCree was changed to whatever the fuck he's called now because fuck Blizzard. Yeah. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner?
Partner?
Smoke
The
on this
fuck?
mid-digit.
What is this music?
What do we have here? Couple of lost desperados. Beat it, Bambi.
Are we in the same game? What is happening?
Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch, and it's up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep their doggies tied down, partner.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! You have a knife!
It's pronounced Mercer, actually. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Look here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's Gold Strike C.
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner, because I got finger guns. You just lost all cool. You know what dreams the cacti had in the desert dream? You want to? What the hell is this guy talking about?
What is happening? Are you drinking
Oh,
on the job?
he's
What the hell
drunk.
is that?
Yeah, hell, now. Have a chance, Bambina. Fucking dusty trail.
Am I having a stroke? What is going on?
What the hell just happened? Was that a hombre, a friend of yours? Oh, like it, Phoenix. That's
Kind of, sort of, yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, this is a conspicuous wallet on the floor.
Ooh, money!
I need that.
Rent! I made rent! Huh, what's this? A wallet? That looks like my wallet. Excuse me, officer, I'm looking to get thrown out.
Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the proper authorities.
I don't believe it. This is really basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket.
Yeah, just put it in your pocket, not in a bag. No. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
We found a
Foldable
wallet. I like how it even says hastily stuffed into pockets.
Hastily shoved up his back passage.
I'm called to duty already at my tender age. I'll
Dude.
teach you a trick to examining evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay, so now look at the court record.
This is the new gimmick that came with this particular DLC. Look at this!
Oh,
Look at this!
because we're utilising the DS's touchscreen.
That's it, Blue. Plant your face against your monitor right now.
I have to be sure
And
to
now
carefully
move your
examine
nose around.
on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. Are you guys ready for this? You guys ready for this? Oh look,
I think there
there
might be a
might
clue here.
here.
What, when you fucking open it?
You should check it out and press with enter.
There is no enter button on a fucking DS, you stupid woman. What are you doing, Blue?
I'm sniffing.
Blue's Clues! We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Why is that blurred out now? Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5662189. Look at that. I can see through censorship. Actually, I shouldn't really admit stuff like that, shouldn't
Wait.
I? Wait, hold on, go back.
See? Well, is a scientific investigation useful? This
I guess.
scientific investigation, you opened the wallet.
Yeah, though I don't see what science has to do with it. Also, I don't like the fact that it's that shade of green. Goodman's ID added to the court record. There you go.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
Yes, Mom.
Okay. This is where the cars leave the lot.
The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both. Kind of dual purpose.
Aha! The theory of relativity.
What?
I've got to write this down. Ah! Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe, Was Mr. Relativity German, or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? Ah,
Mr.
yes, of course.
Relativity?
The Earl of Sandwich invented the sandwich. Plato invented the plate. Where's the backside?
Why can I look at it from, like, that angle specifically? Or is that the picture?
Might be the picture. I'm sure you can move your mouse, love. Look.
I'm trying to. I can zoom in and out, but I can't move the magnifying glass itself.
Weird, because I'm sure on the DS thing you can actually, like, pan and move the...
Yeah, the
Magnifying glass, that's
options
the
are
point.
the options are some very weird looking keybinds in order to like rotate it on axes, and I've got zoom in and zoom out, and that's it. New idea written here. I wonder why they only use numbers for IDs.
What else would they use?
Letters, silly. They're the reason we have a written language in the first place.
Alright, Christopher Columbus, calm down.
Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID YABADAB. Dab.
Or is he Fred Flintstone now?
Yabba dab. See? Wouldn't that be better?
Yabba dab. Well, it does have a certain ring to it that a 15-year-old would come up with.
Exactly my point.
It doesn't take much to amuse her. I might be in here because I'm not funny.
Well, in the grand scheme of the game, you guys haven't missed anything because we sat and told stories for like legitimately almost an hour.
Yep.
We're really at the start of this. This wall is in our way.
It's got to force it for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade hiding the truth. It's no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way.
There's a conspicuous panel on the floor that I apparently can't examine.
It's probably just for like electrics to the up and down thing. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with... How do you know it looks like it's filled with water?
Growlithe summary. A colourblind story shenanigans. Spook's mum is buff. Lena is a lesbian, was with Mia. Emma thinks that nicking a wallet is scientific. There's a cowboy detective. Lena admitted to the crime. Phoenix admits that he knows he shouldn't snoop in investigations. That is 100% a perfect summary. Well done, Growlithe. Oh, it's heavy! I can't even budge it!
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. Although it will be more peace and quiet for me. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I'm not suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Here's a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No! My ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure.
The hell is she babbling about?
Hey! What did you just say?
See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Like your brain. Put it down.
Aha! A ladder!
Not everything is an aha situation, and that's a stepladder.
What's the difference, in scientific terms, please?
Scientist? What?
She's as thick as a brick, yeah. Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Rice.
I'm looking at your basic nature. Irritating. This all seems horribly familiar somehow. That's because, Phoenix, all women are the same!
Look, a stylish glass-walled room. How very nice.
You can see the whole parking lot from in there.
It
How
says
convenient.
security. Perhaps it's a cafe?
I'm gonna throw you through the glass like a brick.
Perhaps it's a cafe. Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe it's French. Sécurité.
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. We'll check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but I think it's probably just a security guard office. so that he can poop it out of the window onto cars that come in.
You
that
know
shouldn't.
I scored a 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense.
Brutal.
Oh.
Brutal.
Door.
Look, a door! This must mean something.
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
Oh, it won't open. A mysterious lock.
I failed to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
I was until you came to my office. I was brooding. Let's finish our investigation, shall we? Let me brood. I miss my jailbait girlfriend.
And I think that is it.
No.
Oh,
Examine.
we got a
Slide.
slide. What?
Oh my god, Tape Man fell out the boot! No! Poor Tape Man!
How the hell did they manage that? That's actually kind of impressive. Fucking hell.
Spooky or rude? You're only just learning it.
Spook's
Yeah,
been
just
rude
let
the
it.
entire time. He's been here the whole time.
I'm a professional at being rude. And the reason why I'm a professional at being rude is because I speak the truth and people can't handle it. So what's happened when I've been gone? Growlithe. Summary.
Copy and paste.
Copy to paste.
No time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Uh-oh.
Gotta clear my voice again. I need to have manly deep voice for this. Well, partner, looks like you had no intention of going home quietly.
Stop
Shoot ya.
shaving.
Do it properly, you dingus. Like I said before, this here's our claim. I got fingerless gloves because I'm an artist. You best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. You threatening me? Gah, scary. Oh no, boys, we got a badass over here.
Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. Yeah, we can smell the liquor from here. You wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, huh?
Please?
No problem, partner. About time for Vittles?
What the hell is Vittles?
Are those? Do you mean about time for some Skittles anyway? Gotta taste the rainbow. You miss every shot you don't take.
I don't know what Vittles... And Googling doesn't help either because it's like, did you mean Vittles magazine? I'm like, no.
Vittles is an old term for food.
Oh, so
Well, it could have been worse.
So basically he's
Could have
like,
said,
time
time for
lunch.
some nosh.
It's time for lunch.
Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. This piece of paper will get you in. Might just find you a curvessa. What? I
It's
don't
like
know
he's
the
speaking
words you're
another
using.
language.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it? Prosecutor's office. Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Yeah. Dude is just threatening you and intoxicated. Yeah, he has a knife. Note
I
to
will
self,
get
look...
my boyfriend's boyfriend to body you.
Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon and Cerveza.
Well done, Emma. Maybe we should check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's office? In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Yeah. Right. Great.
Cool. Great! Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
Uh,
You two
I
all
think
set.
this might be you. Is this what I
Us?
think it is? Yes, it is. New boobs!
Damn.
What is that she is wearing?
Which
What's this?
which part?
You know, she's got like an evening dress on, but then a fur coat. It's like, I want it to look sexy, but also I'm kind of cold.
Yeah.
And she's got a choker.
Yes.
and a hat with
Yes.
food on it.
Yes.
You are just a kinky bitch. Yeah, she was
You're
pretty hot.
selling
fun.
lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir?
I'll have a pair of dumplings, please.
Darling, it's me, Anastasia. Some crunchy goodness coming at you.
Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. Phoenix, you should be more turned on by this. There is a hot woman with her cleavage out.
How many times do we
Giving
have to
you
tell
food.
you, Spook, if it wasn't clear? Phoenix is not straight!
He liked Mia's boobs! These are just new boobs! And there's food!
He is not
It's literally the
straight,
best!
and he does not care! He is not straight!
No, he is stupid and bi. That is all.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen! Bi is not straight! We got him, ladies and gentlemen, from Spook's
That
own mouth.
also looked like chicken katsu curry, and I want some. I am hungry.
I also want some chicken katsu curry now, god damn it.
Phoenix is many things, straight isn't one of them.
Yeah.
Smart also is on that list.
Yeah, also. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance.
I'm
well,
with the
that's
FBI.
hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over, what the fuck
That
does that
has
mean?
way too many connotations.
What
You
the
should not be
fuck
saying that
does
kind of
that
stuff.
mean? What kind of name is that?
Yeah, I'm with Phoenix on this one. You can't be saying that kind of stuff to me when I can see that much of you.
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all of those sordid secrets. Secrets? Oh dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Ah!
What was that hair flick?
Her other eye is different.
I'm referring to the murder. The
She's
stabbing-
heterofocal.
The stabbing of the detective.
What? Now she's doing evil sexy.
A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
Dun 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 dun.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about?
I've never understood people making not safe for work jokes at cough up. I can only think of syrup. Yep.
We're going to leave that statement there.
Please. Your stage name. Tell us what happened.
The name is Angel Star. Don't you be forgetting it.
Somehow that name is worse.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have watched your videos.
Or, before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, and she means it.
Aha! Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like how I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Salmon. Could go for some salmon here.
We could go
Was yesterday special for some
we
reason?
could go to Yo Sushi. That is a thing we could do.
What, today?
Yeah.
Where? Where's there a Yo Sushi?
I mean, in Birmingham, but there's nothing stopping us going there.
You want to go all the way to Birmingham for dinner?
All I said was that there's nothing stopping us. There's also nothing stopping us ordering pizza again, but we probably shouldn't. Why do I feel like the salmon comment will be important? Same. Never had salmon. Is it good? Yeah. If you like fish, it's a good fish.
Was yesterday special for some reason? Was that the day you realised you should probably be wearing a bra?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of iniquity. Evil ones? Prosecutors! They have no qualms about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors' convention yesterday?
She's got con flu. She's sick. She's not of a stable mind. She can't be trusted. Don't listen to her. You can't put her on the stand. She's mentally disabled. Anyway.
I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul.
That's poison.
Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. Is that a threat? You'll soon find out why they call me the Copper Queen. Ew!
You
The
promise.
most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Oh, Foe got auto-modded. You've been saying naughty things. I can't see what it was. No, that's not fair. Wait, do I?
Do you want to know what
Oh,
the
no.
flag reason is? The reason is misogyny!
Why am I not in mod view?
Oh no, why are you not in mod view?
I don't even have the option for it anymore. It used to appear next to the little cog. Not there.
It's just a flag reason misogyny.
Misogynist.
Yeah, don't eat that.
One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors, and I wish she
Yeah.
had a couple of things against me. So, what exactly was it you witnessed, Ms. Star? Ms.
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. Now I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Skye wield that knife so... A knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was so truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife.
Wait a second. You know Lana Skye? I mean, she just said she witnessed everything.
This is also Lana's ex, yeah. I can see that. This entire game is just about people dealing with their exes. Of course, it was quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? Don't eat that.
Was that a metaphor? Are you aware that you are self-metaphoring in a sexualized manner? Do you know about this? Because you're acting like you don't know. I feel like you should know this.
She
You're
always
sending me mixed signals.
travels light.
Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
They were dating.
Don't put your dick in crazy. It's not worth it.
Can we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. But for some reason, the box lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? And did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand.
Oh, you're jailbait for weebs. Right, that makes sense. Being able to say, it's authentic.
Phoenix only thinks Miles is beautiful, clearly this case isn't canon. That's why we literally were screaming 5 minutes ago, Phoenix isn't straight!
Foe, this game is definitely not for kids. I have seen more cleavage in this game than I've seen in some games that are targeted at 18-year-olds. Look at that! On screen right now! Look at that! That is inappropriate for anywhere! You should not be wearing clothes like that anywhere! Blue wears more than that to bed. And she sleeps in a shoebox.
I beg your pardon. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobites lunch set. What? A
I'm not
Trilobite?
eating that.
Don't eat Trilobites, kids. Don't eat Trilobites.
Exactly. Look at all the previous scenes where Mia's on screen.
Mm-hmm. Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate the Trilobites' flavour.
Don't. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Ah, so you're not single. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there?
But, Spook, be careful what you say, she'll probably kick you out. She can't kick me out, this is my house! The glass wall booth. Fun fact, Trilobites have been extinct for some 30 million plus years, and since they exist in...
Ace
Ah!
That's what I'm saying, don't eat Trilobites! They're rocks! They're rocks at this point, don't eat Trilobites!
You can guarantee, though, that a box of Trilobites would still have a sell-by date. I'm like, oh no! 30 million years, and only now does it go out of date. Curse me and my seafood fetish!
Crunchy. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him.
Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. Sure.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Ms. Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Useful analysis? No. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Ms. Star? You got dumped by the cowboy, didn't you? Admit it, you saw his rugged looks and you thought, he looks like a famous DM that I know. I'm gonna lay that son of a bitch. I'm gonna wear scantily clad clothes so he can see all the way to my heart. And then he dumped you because you're from the wrong time period. You don't look like Pocahontas. Get out of here with your food from the east, you slut! That's my deduction on the case.
Uh-huh.
I think you'll find that's clear cut. I sense some hostility.
Hostility? Huh. Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
Stop eating shitty seafood. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. Or maybe she, screwed a sailor and it stuck with her.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but no, I'm not so sure. Can we go back to the car? Is she going to stop us?
In theory, the other guy was going to stop us. Oh, we can't. No, the option to slide over has been removed.
Wow.
Well, we can
Blue
go
will
here.
definitely have some nachos or some cheese-covered chips or some cheese-covered anything. She likes cheese.
I like cheese. I wonder whose office this is.
You can't tell that just by looking at it.
Really? Can't I? I said the exact same thing that I did.
Well, you're going to be surprised when you find out whose room it really is.
This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thank you.
Look! There's a trophy or something here.
Trophy? What, with that shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix writes, "You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?"
That voice. It's him.
My
Okay,
other
so it is
ex.
his office. It is his office, but
Of
you didn't
course
know.
it-
You weren't so sure.
Of course it was his office!
No, there was doubt. There was definitely doubt. I know
There's
there
no
was doubt.
What other man is going to tailor his curtains to match his suit?
Are you saying the curtain matches the carpet?
You kind of got that wrong, but whatever.
Shh. Never seen a man with burgundy downstairs before.
There is no carpet in this room, funnily enough. Huh?
Well, if you say so, love.
Ah,
If you
Mr.
say-
Edgeworth!
You know him from somewhere? He's my father. What?
Of course, I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once, and
Oh, right. You became moistened.
well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
The bus brings
no,
us here.
Did I? No. I was just Mr. Right here. Hey,
Hey, don't blame me.
we're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder?
No carpet, just hardwood floor. See, Das gets it.
A body was found in this nasty bright red. This girl has an amazing case of foot and mouth disease.
Yeah, it's gonna be my friggin' foot in a minute.
It may be terminal. We found this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. Oh my god!
Look at
he
that smile!
He smiled! Look at the smile! Oh my god, he's got a cute smile!
There's no way that that's Edgeworth's car.
He's got a cute smile! What is that? Oh my god!
This is where Shania Twain kicks in and just goes, I can't believe you kiss your car goodnight.
What? That's your car?
I'll say one thing. She certainly... Why would you say that? Stop talking, Phoenix! Think! Not just before you speak, just in general. Just think. Occasionally.
You know,
Put your grey matter
every-
to use.
Everybody in this game could benefit from spending a little bit more time thinking before they say things, you know? Just everyone in general, I think. I think that's just a universal thing, right?
I'm getting hungry now.
Oh, he saw the lunch lady's food and now he's like, oh, I want some food.
I saw everything I needed to see from the lunch lady, and I want all of those things. But apart from that sort of sassy, I might stab you kind of attitude, she can keep that. I'm just hungry and a little bit, katsu curry. I just want some katsu curry. Just let me have some chicken katsu curry, and we'll be fine.
I feel like I
Yeah?
need to add something.
What are you
Just save.
doing? Do I have to come in there?
No. Don't worry, I'm doing a bit.
Are you shenanigans?
Yes, because I'm a streamer and that is my prerogative.
Ooh, prerogative. If you can't handle him at his sports car smirk worse, then you don't deserve him at his obnoxious snob best. That's a very good. Blue. Blue.
Oh, I accidentally grabbed you.
She's just doing this because she wants a thumbnail. You've put Edgeworth behind horny jail! How could you?
He can go there as well if he wants to.
Do not praise Blue for this! Let me out!
No, this is where you belong.
I will shake my way out!
God, resizing things in this program is a pain. There we go. There we go. I think this is what was needed really today, wasn't it?
I just want chicken katsu curry and big bama-lamas. Is that so wrong? Is it?
There we go. Out
I am
there.
now more angry.
There we go. Put his mouth where the hole is. There we go. That better?
I will not participate anymore. You can do all the voices on your own. Can't talk while you're in jail. I get one phone call. You know who I'm phoning? The police.
You gonna all the police from in jail? Yeah, that way I can see your face a little bit better.
I see you through the bars.
There we go.
Feed the katsu curry
There
lunchbox
we
into
go.
my face.
I think chat can agree that that's a necessary improvement to the stream layout. Right.
Bear with me a second, chat.
Here he comes, everybody. Hello, darling.
I've come equipped with a club.
Horny bonk. This just means I'm right.
What are we actually doing for lunch?
Dinner.
Whatever.
No. I mean, we've eaten out a lot lately and had takeaway, so I probably should cook something.
Are you sure?
That's
No. The pause of no.
I will always like going out for food because going out for food is nice, but it is the cost of, well, the cost of it and also the fact that we have food here that we should. Especially because we will probably be eating out at the weekend as well.
Fair enough. What are we going to have for dinner then? Because it is nearly dinner time.
No, I will go down and look in the fridge and find out. Which is how I prepare food most days.
Just open the fridge and just like, what are we having today?
Yeah.
Grab milk.
Yeah.
I'll have this.
Yeah.
I'll make something with this.
Yeah, that's what I do every time I have to cook, because cooking is annoying when I have to do it every day.
You want to go out then?
We'll discuss this when we're done, because we're going to finish soon.
Hi, chat.
Yes,
I'm not talking anymore because I'm in horny jail.
Spook's in the room now.
What are you two fucking talking about?
What?
We're talking about our dinner, Core.
Oh, I can't hear that because I can't hear the stream stuff. I just hear you, so I was like, what the hell are you breaking down for? Right, I'm going back.
There he goes.
If anyone joins into the stream midway through now, all they're going to see is that you've got Edgeworth on screen talking about a body in his car and I'm in horny jail.
Yeah, and?
This is not going to come across good for me.
So, the body was found in your car. Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, didn't you?
Yes, I do think you slept with another man. Look at that smirk. You only got this in this update. That's a new smirk.
After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. Been a year?
Well,
I suppose that was in December,
technically
so
it was.
yeah.
Oh, he's got a dad joke last year. Haven't seen you since last year. It's 1st of January, Dad. Shut up.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him.
What?
Wait, no, she didn't. She didn't do that. I mean... wait. You're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then? Yes, sir, Emma Skye. Nice to meet you again.
Hadn't sound forced at all.
Oh, now I remember. You've really grown.
Careful, Edgeworth.
I'll admit it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lana Skye is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth! Uh-oh.
Dun 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 dun!
To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean by that?
Rumours. You've heard the rumours about me, haven't you?
I've heard many rumors about you, Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. With the enormous hand.
He has very large hands. He's always had
Hard-
large hands.
It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it.
See, he's got big hands.
Shooting defendants just to make sure that there was no one at the trial to go against him. He'd do anything. He'll
DS6.
murder to get an innocent.
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident.
What? But that's crazy.
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop.
And I revel in it because I'm a bastard.
But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? That's green? There's gotta be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Sky. Yes, we worked together on a case 2 years ago. And it was my first big case. That's right, I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer then.
Since then, I always felt like she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only
Because she
that,
wanted you to be stabbing her.
she stabbed them with my knife. Why do you have a knife at your office?
Why does it match your suit?
Ah, come on, Edgeworth, please.
Aesthetic!
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife is the murder weapon?
Why do I feel like that's his own personal steak knife or something that he
Yeah.
takes with him to restaurants?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Traces of the victim's blood, no prints.
Edgeworth?
He has the hex code memorized! What?
You sure you didn't do it? Angie. Come on, can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense of humour, Mr. Wright.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Time to examine the knife.
Kniffy.
Yep.
I still feel like you should be... Can you use the arrow keys to move that magnifying glass around?
Oh, you can,
Oh,
even though the game doesn't tell you anywhere. Look at my screen. There's no key. There are no keybinds in the.
That should have been an obvious
There
one,
are
Blue.
no keybinds.
It doesn't matter. WASD and the arrow key should have been obvious. I will beat you to
Well,
that.
WASD doesn't do anything.
Well,
so
it should have been trying to give me the stick back and beat it with a stick.
Yep, that's a knife. This must be the victim's blood, right? Phoenix.
This fucking woman. Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. Assholes eat apples.
What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this, anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. He's a fucking pansy.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
Now there's a scary thought. Edgeworth, loose on the populace.
Well, that's a knife.
That's a proper stabby knife as well. This is your stabber. You can stab somebody
people
with that.
Yeah. From a game designer perspective, I just find it interesting that there isn't actually like specula on this. That highlight is painted on because it doesn't change. The highlight like doesn't change position when I rotate it. So that's just the texture. That's not lighting. That's just texture.
Blue, you're ruining people's immersion. Shut up.
You shut up. So Edgeworth, we can talk about this. My, what an amazing bouquet. That's not what I clicked on. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back for more. Back from the dead, Wendy.
What?
Wendy? I've heard that name in a song before. Wendy, red, red robin comes bob, bob, bob in a
And
lot.
besides it is a giant steel samurai.
That's not giant. I've seen the real one. He's much bigger
I
than that.
want one. Yes, Wendy Oldbag. I thought it was her.
Huh. Something written on the bottom of his foot. Andy. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Red, red robin.
Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiancée?
No.
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 No. I don't think so. Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set!
I go more for the instant tea bags myself because they're cheaper and I am poor.
Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavour. Look at this royal blend! What an exquisitely splendid concoction!
Such a thing as taking a hobby a little too far.
Nah, there isn't. Hey, a chessboard! He's just autistic!
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like Blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
I sure am.
Yep, Blue really is.
The Red Knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. Check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges. Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. It's like a dream I have every night.
What's a metaphor? It's a metaphor shutting up.
Maybe I am the cough-up queen.
Wow, this jacket's even lacier than his usual ones. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket. Right. I've never seen him wear it, though.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
Just getting way too excited about this. He
It
will
is
sue
like-
us. He knows
It's
how.
always funny to me when we're in a room like this and we're just talking about the stuff and the person. As if the person isn't also in the room with us.
He's not paying attention to us. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
I deal with my problems like an adult by making custom chess pieces of me and my rival to act things out.
Then I make little kissing noises and send them to jail.
It has a big K on it. Prosecutors.
What was that? Speak up so the class can hear.
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's
Please
a
don't start
great
like that.
honour. They send me a shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So?
So, that K, that's...
K stands for King. Yes, you got a problem with that? Oh, he's been spending much more time with his boyfriend.
You
you
got
got
a
a
gold
problem with
star.
that, pal?
He
I
got
didn't
a
design the
gold
thing.
star.
Oh. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. It's added to the court record.
Let's look through his personal files.
Yeah! What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. What?
What?
Why did you just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Why don't you just picture Detective Gumshoe splayed out on this giant table?
Oh my god, Spook! There's a reason you've got that on you. Maybe I'll take the name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you, see? Don't.
Yep,
He'll sue you.
Whoa, these are all case files? There are stacks up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder.
Odd, because that's not a step ladder.
I thought...
I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights or the ground shaking. He's a bit of a wuss, actually. He just needs someone to comfort
He
him.
must have someone big and square get them for him.
Go up, Flo. See?
We're really painting a picture here, aren't we? Why did I picture Detective Gumshoe again?
Why can't I get that huge man out of my mind?
You must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder while he's got someone behind him holding him. Firmly.
Firmly grasp it. Mr. Edgeworth has such a comfy sofa.
Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap.
I bet he puts over his case files here until the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep using his arms as a pillow.
That was almost a step too far, and then you managed to turn it back. Well done, Emma. I'm proud of you. I can't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. That's my daydream.
I bet in the morning he has sofa hair and little creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool.
Sofa hair is cool.
Well then, let's examine
I know why.
this.
I know why his jacket's on the wall, because that's the last place where he was when he was wearing it.
There's something on the bottom.
I'm just doing this to destroy foe.
Mm-hmm. See, weirdly having that on screen, like, honestly makes me feel better, because the amount of times where I have to tell you, be like, stop saying that, and I'm like, he literally has a sign on him saying that he's horny, so it's fine.
See? You can only lock me up! You can't shut me up!
Hey, check it out, there's a metal plate here.
Looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it.
Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times.
Von Karma!
Guess he must be a foreigner.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm actually looking at this and I'm wondering if it is literally, you can see the length of the names, and I'm wondering if it's literally Von Karma all the way down and then these two names here are Edgeworth. See how
Maybe,
these
but
all
the
look the
penultimate
same?
one looks a little indented.
And so this all looks the same, and then this looks the same, and then that one there, and then these two here look different. That's probably going a little too far. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometime. Don't?
Don't.
He shoots people.
When she says it, his name does have kind of a ring to it.
And that appears to be it. No, can't examine the front plaque itself. So, care to talk about the trophy? Oop, I want to present it. I need to be talking to
Shove
him,
it
right?
in his face.
Talk. Court record.
Oh, you can't present.
Oh, I can't present here. Okay.
Oh, just.
Oh, there's they moved it to being a separate button instead of being as part of the conversation. Because I guess because they had to put the new mechanic in.
So basically, this says you were the best of the best around last year, huh? Even though you were tried for murder.
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I wonder why it's broken.
Is it broken?
I mean, the shield looks broken. shields are generally symmetrical. Not always, but they are generally symmetrical. I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that?
I mean, you lost 3 to receive a not guilty verdict.
I had to go to the police department to receive the broken shield. Oh, it was already broken. Okay.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Dick Dick
he's
lives?
being brought up a lot, isn't he?
Where your boyfriend works?
Wait, your
huh?
boyfriend? I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Like Dick
Oh.
Gumshoe.
Right.
The shield is broken because it represents how I let my guard down once. And now anybody can get into my fucking office and pester me! He doesn't seem too concerned.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? So what happened yesterday?
Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder.
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day of the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
That's when you got the sheep.
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. It feels so weird to say it like that. 12 minutes past 5.
That's very precise.
People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. After the fact that I completely fabricated a false story where I murdered my own father. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
That's why I carry this clock around that tells me the precise time.
It's got a parking ticket, fair enough. It's weirdly accurate to life. No, Emma, I hid myself. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place at 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back? What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
I'll look down then. Who's this? Oh, this guy. Oh, it's probably gonna be me, isn't it?
Yes.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises?
I thought that was the voice you'd give him. I'm Edgeworth, what is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. This guy's
That
voice
guy
creeps
is
me
a
out.
person that exists. Yep.
Sky, sir. No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir.
Hmm.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't very tied on, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow. Do not bring me such anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir! I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement
Give
with
me
us.
your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
Oh. But sir, I didn't know. Ah, poor guy. Looks just like Gumshoe, except really small. Looks like he was absent the day they gave out brains. And good luck.
Well, right.
Yes, sir. A guy caught me off guard. I shouldn't
As
call
you
him
can
sir.
see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
Fuck that, I got you innocent, bitch.
Victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman right now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least.
Okay, I guess we should leave. That's probably a good place to end, right?
We have a little bit of evidence. A little bit.
A little bit. We've still got quite a bit to piece together, I think. But yeah, we'll leave it there. And we'll
At a
be.
horny jail.
I'll think about it.
Ah!
That's
me
just
out!
that's where you live.
Let
you're
me
not allowed to
out!
leave. You can't leave. That's where you live.
I live here now!
You live there now. Shush. Have fun with your dinner. Thank you. We will likely be back. We're hoping to play Son of Pericles tonight. Is the plan. Because we tend to play 2 games today, so we're going to be back later. We're going to be playing that, which I'm excited for. That is the game that I helped work on. That's what you get for being mean to Emma. Right, yeah.
Not Emma that I'm interested in. I want the honking great Norks!
That's why you're in horny jail. Right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye!
Bye!